Good morning, everyone. It's 7 a.m. or so right now. Today's the day that Ben and I fly out to South Carolina. Now you might be thinking, why are we flying down to South Carolina? Well, the short version is we're going down to see some friends, but that wouldn't be much of a video, now would it? So the more condensed version is that we met our friends Mylan and Owen Denlinger and their family many years ago when we were kids. They had moved on to our street.
When I was in the fourth grade, these two boys and their mom walked down to our house out of the blue, and turns out our mom talked to their mom and wanted us boys to meet.
Their mom, Gina, introduced them to us, and I still remember the first question I asked them, and it was, do you guys know who Kit Fisto is? And for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a Jedi from Star Wars. He's a good guy.
We started talking about Star Wars, and then one thing led to another. We hung out all afternoon.
And so, I don't remember much from the rest of that day, but I know that from that point on, we just became good friends. Ben and I were praying for good Christian guy friends to move on to our street at the time, and God came through. A few years ago, they moved to South Carolina, and so fair to say we haven't really seen the family that much since then. But a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, Mylan moved back up to Ohio, and we heard maybe month and a half, 2 months ago, that Owen was enlisting into the Army to become a helicopter mechanic. And so he had to go to basic training, to boot camp. And so he was there for 9 weeks. And he was graduating Thursday, September 14th. And so once we heard that, we were thinking, okay, we gotta fly down. We can't miss this. We haven't seen the family in forever. We haven't even seen their house yet. It was a no-brainer. We had to go. And so we booked our flights with Mylan's help. It was now time to fly out. So we headed to the Dayton airport. I love you.
Love you, Mama.
Jesus, watch out for the boys.
Love you, Mama.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Here's the
Pull up the email.
I think more keeping the stuff in the front is going to be for not here. There's hardly anyone here.
Yeah, I'm looking up our stuff here. All right, we made it through. Everything's good and ready to roll. How you feeling, man? Good? Yeah, we got our tickets and our bags and stuff too. We got to ride the escalator.
Only if we're going down.
Oh, we gotta take the stairs. We found it, boys.
Boys.
B14's way down there. The only thing they took was my razor blade for my razor for shaving, so that I could shave. Bro,
Good life on the edge.
bro, what? I don't want to look like a Sasquatch like you. You grabbed Apocalypse, right?
Yep, it's in my bag.
Yeah, okay.
Put it in my bag. You grabbed Apocalypse, right?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we did that for you, Mylan. It's all for you.
All for you and your family.
And
Mostly you.
And us, but...
No, Mylan. Okay, so to preface, Apocalypse is an outrageous abomination of a game. It's a card game, and you have this poop pyramid, and you have your poop peasants, which are the bottom 3 cards. You have your fecal fighters, which are the top or the middle 2, and you have your crap king on the top. And there's various cards that do various things and at various times, and there's crap attacks. and it's just it's an absurd game. So yeah, we brought that.
Why did we bring it?
Oh, because Mylan wanted us to bring it.
Yeah, a lot smaller. But we're on board now.
We're getting ready to fly. We're gonna be like the seagulls.
Clouds now. Georgia now. How you feeling, Ben?
Pretty good.
Mom's not kidding. She said this airport's a lot bigger. That's like a...
This is the closest thing you and I are gonna get to a subway.
Yeah, or living large.
Okay, so we got off the subway, and I looked to my left, looked to my right, and I saw the mobile sidewalks. And I was like a kid again. It was like, oh.
And we had always wanted to ride those. You've seen them in the movies, you've seen them in YouTube videos we watch and all that. And it looks so much fun. And we had never ridden them before, and now was our chance. You know what we had to do.
Okay.
Well, he's walking down there, so just wait till he gets there. This is so weird. I'm walking right now, but I'm not moving. This is a weird sensation. Just walking, like how fast you start walking. There that is.
Oh, I couldn't run. That's the closest thing we got.
Dude, look at you. Stay there. Look at that. Look at this nerd. It's like you're lagging or something. Yeah, it's like you're lagging. You're glitched out.
Hang on, we got enough space. Do you want to get on the outside and watch me run?
Out.
Come on, do it. It's gonna be funny. Come on, we're clear.
All right. He's like RoboCop or something. Oh my! I'm gonna write it. Greetings. Whoa. Well, we made it to our gate, didn't we?
What?
We made it to our gate. Now we wait here for how long? 2 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Now it's like 2.5 hours because it's at 5:15 almost. Oh, so there we go. We're about ready to fly on out of here. South Carolina. We have landed.
We're in Charleston. So we're gonna get a hold of Mylan and he's gonna pick us up and we'll be on our way.
I guess he can come swing by and pick us up.
Yeah, he is. Look for a really cool right over there.
Oh yeah, there's Mylan. Whoa, it is hot. It's muggy. It's all get out. I think so. We're in your territory now.
There's lap seatbelts back there.
I see you shaved.
I did.
Look good. Well, we're here at the Denlingers place.
Arrived.
Oh, hey, what did your family think of your tattoo? Now, there's a funny story with Mylan's tattoo. Ironically, he got it on my birthday. And I would have joined him for that if it wasn't that we already had birthday plans for me. He sent me a picture of it when it was done, and he got a tattoo.
They liked it.
They liked it?
Mom guessed it before I got here. I was like, I was surprised for you.
I mean, I know Gina wasn't surprised given what you just said, but was anyone else surprised?
No, not really. You like
Okay.
So excited to meet new people.
Hello. Hi. It was good overall. Yeah.
Long and layovers are boring, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. But overall, hello. Good. How about you? Good. Once we had arrived Tuesday night, settled in, all that stuff, Wednesday morning came, we drove out to Fort Jackson there. It was like an hour away from where the Demingers live. And it was the family day, but friends could come too. And so we went, and they had a little thing they did before everyone dispersed and could hang out with their loved one, you know, family member or friend, depending on who you were. Man, it's all the morning dew. Yeah, wish we would have brought towels. Oh. No, at least it's not the first time that I've sat on a wet seat.
That's true.
Unless we're
Hi, Owen.
civilian clothes.
Hey, Owen.
Sorry, I meant to say hi, but like, I'm trying to get out of here because I
Yeah.
only have till 7:30. I have to be back at 7:30. I guess that's what the army tells you at least.
What does the army tell you?
This is 3 bags. That's all you need in life.
Really?
3 bags. There you go.
What's all in them?
Clothes. All my clothes are in this one. All my gear is in that one. So like attachments to our rucksacks, our click. And then, well, in this is my assault pack that has all my shampoo, stuff like that. And then my personal bags in there too. They call this our obedience bag,
Obedience bag?
even though it's a camel back. But yeah, we call it our we have to wear it I have to wear it today. All day.
What?
And there's barely any water in it. That one. Why don't you just drink the water so it's lighter? You have to fill it up. No. Well, there's no way to fill it up now.
Where are we going?
The PX, I guess. I don't know.
What's the PX?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's like the military version of a mall.
Yeah. Really?
Probably. You could get haircuts there and stuff.
You want a haircut?
No, I don't.
Last time I got my haircut at a PX, they lined me up like I was a black guy.
Well, it's been a somewhat eventful day today. Hang on. Oh. We're now at the Baymont Hotel for the night. Hung out with Owen all afternoon and had lunch at Chick-fil-A. We played some cards, hung out, had supper, hung out some more, and now we're here at the hotel. And then we were coming back the next morning for his graduation ceremony.
I had a waffle, like 4 or 5 mini muffins, and a bowl of cereal.
Cereal? Well, what kind of cereal?
Raisin Bran and Frosted Flakes. Huh?
I was just saying that we made it here. What would you call this? I mean, yeah, we're in the base, but
Are y'all here?
where the graduation ceremony will be for Owen. And there's a ton of people. So we got here before everyone else did?
Yeah.
Wow. What were they doing?
What?
Yeah, they're still in line. Well, we're back now at the Denlinger homestead. Had lunch. Owen got all this stuff put on his bed. He's off doing some errands while he's back in town, and I think we're probably just gonna hang out here the rest of the day. I'm repacking my bag, getting it back to normal after our little side quest to the base. Yeah, we're just hanging out today and gonna have some more fun. We'll see what happens. So we got back from Fort Jackson Thursday afternoon, and what we ended up doing was just hang out at their house for the rest of the day. And Thursday night, Owen did something I never thought he would do. He got a facial. So I thought it was funny that as soon as he graduated boot camp that night, first thing he does, get a facial. Maybe not the first thing he did, but he got a facial. And it was funny to watch. So after that, he had gotten his orders. He had to leave for AIT, which means Advanced Individual Training. And he had to leave for that the next morning, Friday morning. And so he had to pack up Thursday night. So Ben and I hung out with him, just the three of us, and we got talking, and then we were talking about what helicopters he was going to start working on. What is it?
A Boeing CH-47 Chinook.
Yeah, that's one of those helicopters with 2 sets of propellers like on the top.
Yes. It's like
Big, long.
it's the big one, yeah, the big cargo one.
Those are pretty cool. Mylan's in bed. I think he's on his phone right now.
CP boy.
I know, he's
Weak sauce.
weak sauce, yeah.
And then I had to do a fire guard shift.
Fire guard shift?
So essentially, it's like 2 people are in each shift, and you just have to like walk around the bay and make sure people are sleeping, and like if they have to get up and use the bathroom, you just make sure they're not goofing off for stuff. It's only for an hour, but some of the shifts sucked. Last night sucked because I had the 2 to 3 shift, and then we get up at 4.
So you had like an
woke
hour.
up at 2. Well, actually, I woke up at 1:45 because we have to change, and then the 2 to 3 shift sucked because you wake up, sit around for an hour, and then you can't really go back to sleep because you only have an hour till you wake up.
And at that point,
By
you're
the time
already
you fall
fully
asleep,
awake.
You have like 20 minutes to sleep.
I mean, if anything,
Yeah.
you
And then
feel
you
more tired
Exactly.
trying to go back to sleep and just stay.
Alright. Mylan, Ben, and I are off to the beach,
Yes,
amongst
sir.
other places. Owen is left for his military stuff.
Always in pairing.
I think it's.
Yeah.
What was it that?
Password's 1, 2, 3, 4.
What was that Owen was leaving for? Was it called SIT?
AIT.
AIT.
I don't know what it
So-
stands for.
It's
It was
Something
advanced.
advanced individual training.
Yeah, it was advanced individual training. That's what he said last night. So Owen left to go to that. So it's just Mylan, Ben, and I for today. They're closed for a hunt?
For hunt.
Well, what is that, like an event or is it hunting?
General access deer hunt in progress.
You gotta be kidding.
I guess we're going to the beach.
Alright, to the
Dang
beach
it.
it is. Botany Bay is closed. Wow. This is like something from a movie. Almost. Got some palm tree action here. The ocean, baby. Yeah, there's the ocean right out there. What? Well, we're here now. I'm gonna get out somehow. There's probably more glamorous ways to get out of the Jeep, but we did it. Man, I did it. You're barefoot already?
Yeah, oh yeah, I left my shoes there.
I'm just wearing my sandals and
Can't
guys.
stand sand on my
Shoes.
feet whenever they're wet, so I am wearing my shoes.
Wow.
to get warm.
The Atlantic. Wow, look at those waves. Those are like thicker, more foamy waves than the Great Lakes have. Oh, look at that. There's seagulls. There's seagulls right there. Looks like we're following seagulls. Look at that. Little itty bitty seagulls. That's cool. I like it. That's neat. Said the water is like 60, 70 degrees. Yeah, the Great Lakes are not that warm. The waves are pretty foamy. Look at that. Wow, wait. That's pretty foamy. It is warm. It is like
bathtub water.
yeah.
Oh, the wind is making me
Oh, that
warmer in the water.
that went up the shorts a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look how, oh, that's crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna capture something.
The sand moves from under you.
Alright, I got that one on camera. I got that one on camera. That's what I'm talking about. Man, it's almost like you almost took Mylan out. Just sliding through and
Right in the water.
going. And the water took you, too. The water took you back past Mylan, up the beach. Oh, dude, that thing's gonna be all stretched out. Oh, I'm good. Do you want to have a break?
My
Did
hair's
you
actually
drink
not
it?
that bad. Yeah, I gotta pee. What?
Yeah. Did you go before we left?
The world is your all the way out there. What? I didn't go all the way out there. The world is your bathroom.
The world is your bathroom. Are you doing it right now?
Where else am I gonna go? Yeah. Oh no, that one didn't wash him off yet. Hang on, we gotta get down.
He just peed.
I was like, he just peed.
Oh, that one was long.
Oh, there it is, there it is.
They ain't taste the salt now.
Big one. Got all in your face.
I know it. I can taste. I can taste it now. I can, yeah, kind of taste it now. It is salty. It's definitely salt water.
the Atlantic is salt water.
So eventually, at one point, while we were on the beach, I wanted to see what would the GoPro see if I put it in the water as the waves are coming in. I guess it'd be safe to say it didn't see anything, you know, with the waves coming in and tides and all that. And then the water was pretty dirty. It had sand all throughout the water, and so it was safe to say they didn't really see anything. But you know the thing with GoPros, when you put them in the water, take them out, the mics get clogged up. Well, we made it to the gift shop. Got all brushed off and everything. All the sand still on me. Yeah. Like a big gift shop. Gonna take a look around here, see if we like anything, or if I like anything. I might find. Or the hermit crab, we'll go from there. I ended up buying a shirt from the gift shop, and it's actually pretty cool. I don't know how it'll show up. But there's the back of it, and the front, and so then on the sleeve it's saying "See you soon, Edisto, South Carolina." We went to Edisto Beach there in Charleston. So after we got back to Denninger's house from the gift shop, we ended up just hanging out at the house the rest of the day. By that point it was 2 o'clock, and Mylon and I found ourselves taking a nap. And then Ben just told me earlier that at least for a little bit, he was watching us sleep. Yeah, we just hung out the rest of the day, and then the next day, that was our sightseeing day.
The seat pretty hot still?
Yep, pretty warm.
Yeah.
But not
Not
unbearable. Skin, it would suck.
Yeah. Just visited the waterfront here in Charleston. It's pretty neat. See all the sailboats and everything, and it reminds me of Mackinac City and Mackinac Island quite a
We're
bit.
passing some of the buildings.
Yeah. See here.
It's
called-
down Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it's called Rainbow Row.
That reminds me a lot of Humanity.
Yeah, me too.
Closest to the building and how narrow it is. I'll go down Rainbow Road. It's just that street.
So this is Rainbow Row. Here. Apparently a lot of people take pictures of these houses. So I can see why. Especially if the colors are vibrant. Yes. Cobblestone streets. Still have those here.
So after we had gone sightseeing, you know, along the pier and all that stuff, we went to go cross the Rappahannock Bridge.
Right there. Oh, there's a cruise, not cruise, a cargo ship. Over there.
It's a pretty neat bridge, actually. And once we crossed it, we just turned around and then we crossed it back. And I think the only reason why we did that was just for the experience of crossing the bridge.
So we're back from Chick-fil-A. And on our way back, Mylon pulled into this vacant lot. And for one reason, teach Ben how to drive stick.
So if you see how we're starting to roll and starting to die, slowly push it in the back.
We'll see how this goes. That's exactly what it looks like. Ben needs to make sure it doesn't go crazy with it. Doesn't get too comfortable. Mylon, you're filling up the gas right now?
Yep.
So the gas tank's in the back?
And the gas tank's behind the license plate.
It's behind the license plate?
So once we got back from the gas station, once again, we just hung out at the house. I mean, we did a lot of that. I mean, once the time came for us to leave, we said our goodbyes, and Wayne, who is Mylon and Owen's dad, drove Mylon, Ben, and I to the airport. So after we said our goodbyes to Wayne, we went to the Charleston airport, and our journey on going back home began.
Well, I'm glad they didn't take anything. I kind of let the TSA guy through it. That was my shaving razor. What?
You're recording. You have a girl in the background being searched by TSA.
I don't know.
She got
down.
I don't know.
framed.
But
Well, we're at the airport.
oops. I mean, this is all that sting, so.
We'll whipped out his camera like it's time for the walk.
Well, either way, everyone was fine, and looks like Mylon didn't even need to get his bag searched for the cookies.
Nope, but Sus Boy over here had to get his bag searched.
Only because it's the shaving razor. It picked up on it again, so it's crazy we're already heading back. Feels like we just got here. Yeah, it's about an hour till we fly out, so here we go. Look at us. Oh yeah, I want to sanitize that too. We're flying together. Just the two of us so far. You and I. And we will be in an airplane in the sky.
What?
We will be in an airplane in the sky.
You're talking really loud.
Well, because you didn't hear me. Try to make a joke, and the guy doesn't laugh. And there he is. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Did they just
Right.
take your bag right off the bat?
So you were able to fit it on the overhead? Nice. And he's right here across the way. We are on the moon. Roughly 7:30, 7:35 right now. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Alright, let's find Mylon.
So due to some delay, our flight got not canceled. Thankfully, it didn't get canceled. We had a delay to where we didn't arrive in North Carolina as soon as we were needing to. So when we got there, we only had an X amount of time to get to our next gate. And so once we got out off the plane, we booked it. I mean, we didn't run or jog, we just walked fast. And man, my calves were burning. And then I think it was even the next day, my shins were hurting.
We are finally out.
Crisis almost averted. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna go this or not.
Yeah, we should though.
What's our bay?
I see Mylon, he's up front. Just follow him. Right here. Going this way? Oh, there he is. We're waiting on Dan in the bathroom, but he's out now. So he should be following us. There he is.
I think for like 30 to 45 seconds.
30 to 45 seconds. Is that a record?
Probably.
Guys, wait up. Even with my long strides, I have to catch up with these guys. My calves are burning. My goodness. See the planes load up. We're here at Gate E now. Just about there. We made it with 1 minute to spare.
That's why you have a cup of coffee with it.
Boarding shortly. It says it departs at 8:16 p.m. and it's 7:50 p.m.
Do the last one. Do the last one.
Does he know something?
No, no.
Are you the last one? No. Okay. Yeah. But look at us, man. You and me together. You and I. We're on the plane to Dayton, Ohio. We're almost home. There's Mylon. I know. We got.
There's a bunch of people out there. They have to pick it up at the gate whenever I come back.
Your bag?
Yeah.
So you did. It's not checked. Okay.
It's a clean at gate, so they'll get it routed here right away.
Okay. Well, that's good. What you eating?
Huh?
What are you eating?
No. Well, we're out of the way, man. Never get in the way of a man and his Chex Mix.
What?
You heard me. Never get in the way of a man and his Chex Mix.
Noted. We made it back to Dayton, Ohio. So now it's just dropping Ben and I off, and Mylon heading back to his place, and the trip's done. So we all got back to Dayton, Ohio, and Mylon dropped us off at our place. He went home, and we all got home safe and sound. I'm really happy that we did this trip. One thing I was really looking forward to was the four of us being together again. Because ever since they had moved to Charleston, South Carolina, I mean, they had visited since they had moved, but even that was 2-3 years ago. Over time, you know, Owen has visited us. He's flown up to Ohio to visit everyone. But in those times, for whatever reason it was, Mylon was out of town. And so it's been several years since Mylon, Owen, Ben, and myself have been in the same room together just hanging out. This meant so much to me that it was the four of us again. Like on our way back from Fort Jackson, it was just Mylon, Owen, Ben, and I driving their older sister's car back to their house. And it was just the four of us hanging out, you know, and it was great. And if you were to ask me what the highlight of the whole trip was, it's probably that. Yeah, this video was about our vacation. This is where we went. This is what we did. But from the get-go, when I was first coming up with this idea, you know, to do a video about the trip, I wanted this to be a bigger story than just a vlog of this is our trip. I wanted this video to serve as a reminder that, yeah, as we grow up, you know, in our case with the Denlingers, as we grew up, our paths parted for a while, for a few years. But over time, our paths have crossed again. Oh, Mylon moving back up from South Carolina to Ohio, and Owen visiting sometimes, and then us going down to Charleston, South Carolina to visit the family, the whole family. Our paths have crossed again through that trip. And I want to thank Gina and Wayne Denlinger, Milo and Owen's mom and dad, for letting us stay at your house for that week and help make this trip possible. Because this trip meant so much to me, and I'm sure it meant so much to Ben too, that for many reasons, to see all you guys together again, and it was just like old times, when I was 12, hanging out at the Denlingers' house, just hanging out, watching the family interact with each other, us interact with the family, and us guys doing our thing, and then eventually you're smelling something, and you realize, oh, Gina's in the kitchen making something, whether it was cookies or muffins. Same thing happened there. She made muffins, she made all this stuff, and she's a good cook. And so it was the whole experience. It took me back to when I was a kid. It means a lot to me that this trip happened. And like I was saying earlier, this just shows, the importance of enjoying it when your paths cross. Yeah, you might not see your loved ones, whether it's your friends or family, for a while. But in our case, our paths had crossed again. So whenever that happens, enjoy it. Live in the moment. I had to remind myself to do the same. And I did. And I know I will continue to live in the moment and enjoy it when my paths cross with my friends and my family who I haven't seen in forever. Will you?